You should come over a little.
Yeah, no, like gotta push it.
Yeah, push it over a little bit, guys. Hi, guys. Just a little bit. We're gonna go
like that, like a boom.
We're gonna be like Spike Lee and glide.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Welcome to Who Latta.
Whole lot of what?
Oh, I'm supposed to start. Hold on, topic.
Whole lot of gossip.
A lot of fun.
Yes.
So what's going? This seems like this is low today. Oh, well, thank. Hey, Shishi.
Hey, Shion.
What's up? So, what you drinking on?
I am drinking Monday Blues.
Okay.
Nice and strong.
I am drinking Deli. Hey, Deli.
So Del, she already tried to beat you.
I'm
I'm just starting some trouble. But hi, Fidel.
I don't know about nothing. Yes, I'm drinking Case Management.
I see all your little cases at the bottom. All little heads.
These all my clients. All my clients.
Right. Case Manager and Monday Blues.
Them
Yes. Hey, Candace. Candace has a lot to talk about. She hit me up. She has a lot of issues that she wants to talk about. Candace,
About the topics?
no. But Candace, get along with the topics, okay?
Okay, we're gonna get about it.
Yeah.
Ooh, the what? Oh, ooh, the shade. Okay. So, we're gonna just get right to it. Well, so how was your day? Let's talk about days. I'm impromptu.
Work was very boring.
Okay.
But I did a lot of mental thinking, and it was really draining.
Yeah, mental thinking.
Yeah. I think too much. I think a lot of things at once. I have ADHD. Everybody knows that. I jump from ideas. I'm working on that in my old age.
Good.
How was your day? What's your case management as?
I had a visit. I'm tired. I'm tired of getting
Michael
early. Michael Jackson, Bill Clinton.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of waking up early because before I was waking up whenever, and now they making me come early, so I'm tired.
So you're working?
No, but I like to come later.
What time was your visit?
My visit was at 1, but I had to get to the office first, then go to the visit.
What time did you get to the office?
9:30.
Oh.
That's early for me. When I was going at 11. So PG, I produced in the building.
Yes. We got our producer.
And then we had the assistant on the side, a little grumpy, but it's okay.
The cookie monster.
He got a blue. We're just kidding.
No.
You know what? I can't today.
So,
So back to what we're talking about. So we're gonna just get right to it.
Yeah.
So, Robin Crawford,
mm-hmm.
the best friend of the late departed.
Best friend,
Oh, they were besties.
And what's up with
Late departed.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, she came on Wendy, and my whole thing was like, 'cause she has this book, and it's like,
A song for you or something like that?
Yeah, I'm about to look it up real quick while we're talking. My whole thing is, I was like, why is she coming out with this book? But I think, man, you know how people have like therapy? Maybe this was her therapy. What do you think about her writing the book in general?
I don't think it had anything to do with therapy. It's about money.
You think she needed money?
I think it's about money. I don't know if she needs money.
A song for you, yeah.
She lives a nice suburban life, she said.
She's married.
First of all, the interview
children.
was very eerie. It was very, nobody was talking in the audience.
People, this is big news.
It was very weird.
Hold on,
the
what
interview.
happened?
Whitney Houston,
BFF.
best friend,
Female.
Yeah.
/
Okay.
lover.
Yeah. So what
Oh,
happened
she
was.
was sleeping with this woman?
Yeah. So what happened was.
Yes. They were sleeping.
Everybody knew that they were sleeping together. It's one of the things back in the day people don't talk about it. She's confirming it, but everybody already knew this.
Right.
But what she stated was they only had one night, and it was a spiritual. She said it was spiritual.
It was
like,
weird.
all
The interview was weird.
I was like, I don't know.
I don't think it was one night, but I do think it's about money. What I don't like about it is the fact that Whitney Houston is dead. I used to love Whitney Houston. She's no longer
My
here.
mother too.
So my thing is, why put out a book when somebody died? Like, you should have done it before. If you wanted to tell your story, because I don't think Whitney would approve if she knew that of this book. Whitney was very private when it came to them. Like, Whitney Houston came to her and said, we need to stop this, supposedly, because our image or whatever. And I don't know what her image was.
She said, well, she came out with, it was less about image and more about religion. And she said she brought out the Bible, said we shouldn't do anything anymore. And then her mother was religious. Her mother even said on Oprah when Whitney was dead, because Oprah asked her, would you feel comfortable if your daughter's gay? She was like, no. So then she asked you. She tried to get her to say yes, and she was like, "I would not want that."
But yo, like you smoke crack.
I mean, yes.
The good stuff. She,
It is
I mean, I'm not.
And she married Bobby Brown.
I'm not down in.
Supposedly-
Hold on. I'm not down in him. I'm not down in Whitney.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying, like, yo, like of all the things, like that's the thing that her mom wants to hone in on.
I mean,
That's
people are
religious.
selective. I was like,
Religious
people are
people.
selective on their sins.
Yeah,
A lot.
so a lot of religious people, they don't want you to be gay, but you can like drink a half a bottle of vodka every night,
You
and
could
you can
fornicate.
sleep with somebody's husband, and that's fine. So people are very wishy-washy when it comes to religion.
And they take what
It's not
they
right.
want.
Yes,
People to
and
do.
then I don't think Whitney was gay. I do think that she was. I think she was bi.
Yeah, she was fluid.
Yeah.
She loved Bobby.
Yes, they had a really good chemistry. I love their relationship.
They say, we'll talk about that. Studies,
other than the drugs.
studies have showed that people, not just women in general, are fluid sexually. When it comes to sex, it's not just like gay, straight, and bi.
Men
People
too?
are, yes.
Well,
Not all men. I said studies. Studies have
we
shown.
don't have to see that percentage. You know what I'm saying?
We'll talk about that another time.
Nobody ever asked me
No,
for no study.
Don't you not getting that? No.
But with the Robin
ahead.
Robin Crawford thing, I don't feel like it's bad. As long as she wasn't slandering her in the book and making her look bad, I think she was just is the whole book centered around that, or is
Yeah.
it about her life?
No, it's about her life with Whitney.
Yes, it's about Whitney.
Okay, so then
About
it's,
her
okay,
image,
all right. Well, as long as she's not slandering her
No, she's not
or
slandering
making
her.
her
No,
look
no.
bad or talking
No.
shit,
She just
I
talking
don't
about how
see the
deep their
problem.
love and connection was, and she was talking about Bobby Brown too.
Wait,
I
I
don't see the
producer
problem.
got
Yeah.
something to say. What's going on, PG?
I say one thing and I'm in and out. Like, dumb
Okay.
duck. She said they keep saying friend, and they won't say nothing past friend. Just keep saying friend.
Yeah,
Meaning what? Like, so saying lover?
that was her lover. But she don't want to say it because she's still thinking about. I think she's very respectful. That's one
Then
thing.
why say
Yeah,
anything?
and I think that's
She's
cool.
like-
She's respecting her even in death.
But I feel like why put out the book
Right.
now?
Why-
I don't think like if Whitney was private about it and tried to like, push
Not
it to the
talk
back
about
burner. I don't feel like you should come up with a book. It's about money.
You know what?
Her voice didn't need to be heard. I didn't really know about her. I just seen her in pictures.
I
Like,
ain't mad at her because you know what, people do worse things for money. It's
No, they
it's
do.
motherfuckers out here showing they private parts for Snapchat subscriptions and shit.
But-
like you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
I don't feel like
People
her
try,
writing about somebody that was close to
oh, the
her,
premium thing, right?
somebody she had a relationship with. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that's
I
true.
I just don't see the point of it.
As long as she's not slandered.
But wait, why? It's like, why did you wait till she passed? That's the thing, because she can't vouch for herself, take out for herself.
She
So we're
probably
only gonna
wanted to
know
put
her
it out-
side of the story.
She probably wanted to put it out before, but you can't never tell when somebody gonna kick the bucket. You know what I'm saying? You don't know when somebody gonna die.
That is
She probably had that book. We don't know. We don't know if that book was written for years.
Can we read some of the comments?
Okay, I can.
'Cause a
Oh,
lot of
yeah,
people
Pete,
said
can you
things.
read the comments for us?
Oh,
Yeah.
My bad. I gotta get on it. Y'all continue. I gotta get on
Cool. You want me?
I'm about to pull it up right now.
Okay, guys.
I had a watch story for y'all.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna move on. Then we're gonna read some of you guys' comments. I see a lot of people
Comments.
wrote
yeah.
stuff.
So yeah, we are going to talk about the infamous Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Okay, so Omarion finally came out with a story, and okay, so everybody was like making jokes saying he's unbothered and like things like that. So when I saw the interview on this show, it wasn't Shade Room, it was Vlad.
Yeah.
It was Vlad. So once I saw it, he is bothered. He's just not talking about it. He is upset about it. But the question is, we'll talk about Omarion back in a minute. But the question is it okay in this situation? Is it true love with Fizz and April, or is it dead ass wrong no matter what? What do you?
Okay, so my personal belief is I would never mess with anybody's ex that I am friends with. Friends. And friends, people use the word friends loosely. But if we are friends and we are connected and I've hung out with you, with this guy, and
Right.
you have children with this guy, and I came to your baby shower and was in your house sitting on your couch, I am not going
I didn't think about the baby shower.
But friends is there. Like,
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
So-
Probably at both.
yes, he was on the show when they were on the show to get a storyline. But I remember that. So my thing, I think that's dead ass wrong. Now the
I would
flip,
say, but mm-hmm.
the flip side of it is I believe in destiny and I believe in fate, right? I feel like you can't help who you fall in love with. A lot of people got together in fucked up situations, and they're still together.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like back in the days, grandparents, uncles, stuff. They life wasn't perfect. Everybody was messy and mixy. It's just that's on TV now. We see it. I do feel like you cannot help who you fall in love with. But me personally, I would just not even have that as an option.
Okay.
I think people are just wait, hold on.
Yeah,
I think people
hold
are
on. I gotta
just.
say something first.
I think people are just now too open to selfishness. Like
Okay.
it's about me,
Right,
me.
my feelings.
They're not thinking about the individuals
Right.
involved with this.
So this is how I felt. So you said the first thing you said before we talked about, you said it's true love is meant to be.
Yes.
Right. So my thing, this is how I felt about it. One, I feel like it's too close. Y'all in a group together. Y'all basically colleagues.
Yeah.
And then you grew up together. So I feel like it's very, very messy. Like, it happens all the time. Messiness happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But another thing that you said that I agree with, I feel like April needs to simmer down. Like, she's so hype about it. Like, Fizz is relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
April, I feel like April is doing it for vengeance. I don't know if she fell in love with him after the fact or if she's in love with him at all.
Wow, who hurt you?
Right, I really feel like April is doing this to get back at Omarion. She's still hurt over Omarion because you're so angry.
Yeah.
So it's not to say like it's kind of true love and it just happened. I feel like she's being vengeful. I feel like Little Fizz, he always pick a feisty woman, or he always he likes the drama. It seems like.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I don't know if it's true love. I don't know their personal situation. But I just feel like it's so messy that they both maybe came a little bit more humble. Like, listen, we got together, we know if things like that happen, blah, blah, blah. But like Omarion said, stop talking about me. Y'all using this as a storyline.
Yeah.
Live your life and be in your relationship. Whatever anybody else thinks really doesn't matter. That's y'all life. What we feel, who cares? We feel our way, we feel this way, but y'all using it as a storyline. Y'all putting stuff on blast. Y'all making it messy. I feel bad for Omarion. And I feel bad for kids.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still young, but...
And I feel, real quick, I'm sorry, I know you want to say something. I do feel like we all get over somebody with somebody.
Mm.
And it's like,
Yes.
we all try to kind of be a little spiteful sometimes if it's close to home. But I feel like, we do. But I feel like you don't do it so close to home. Like, it's
You
like
say when men are spiteful or women are
no,
both?
women are very spiteful.
I think it's more of a woman being
When,
spiteful.
and I can say this is, I'm a woman.
Yeah.
We are very spiteful when we want to
Eventually.
hurt somebody.
Yes.
Because they hurt us.
Yes.
But my thing is, I'm not going to mess with your cousin to hurt you. I can hurt you in other ways, with the fly guy on the block. Like, I feel like she should have never did it with Little Fizz. Now, if she fell in love, like you
He
said,
was there for them.
okay. But he was there for them because he needs a place to stay. And it's another
I
thing.
don't know where that came from.
We talked about this.
Well, yeah, how do you figure he needed a place to stay?
Okay, so I used to watch Love and Hip Hop a lot, right? Little Fizz never had an address.
What? He do move a lot. Every season
No,
he
it's
move.
not moving like. He never has an address. He has a couch.
No, he
But
had
he
that
never-
apartment in the beginning. He did have that apartment in the beginning.
It was with
No,
that
he
Spanish girl,
did.
Amanda.
Oh, remember her?
The one
I
that...
gotta take off my glasses.
The one that Moniece dragged. So, real quick. So, my thing is, April, before you get too involved with,
I
Little
forgot
Fizz,
about the Mexican
you need to
girl.
make sure that his address, his ID changes to your address. Because he's going to go. So, go ahead, man.
I think I'm proud. I seen a little bit of the interview. I think I caught the tail end, and I'm proud of Omarion. Because,
Yes.
of course, it affects
Yes.
him. Of course, he's not okay with this. Of course, I'm pretty sure he does have some anger about it.
Yeah.
But he's doing what a real man is supposed to do and not let that shit show.
Yeah,
Don't
I
let them
respect
see
it.
you crack. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he's not cracking is just blowing minds. April's mind
She's
first.
so mad.
See, Fizz knows because Fizz is a man, so he knows like this nigga. He ain't gonna show the world. But April is just blowing her mind. She can't understand why this nigga ain't responding and this, and this. And then I've been looking at girls talk about it online. They're like, oh, Omarion must be gay. He must be gay. He's not tripping.
Yo, you need
I'm
to
just
tag me when
so
you see something. I never
tired.
see something you
I'm
see.
so tired
I
of these
never saw
narrow-minded ass motherfuckers. Like he must be gay because he's not phased. No, maybe the nigga just don't care
He said he's
You know what I'm saying?
He's gay because what?
because he's not
about it.
fucking tripping and all that shit. No, you know why he don't care? Because that nigga still got millies in the bank. He got 100 bad bitches around him. He got money. He got everything he needs. He don't care because he don't love April ass.
And he
That's
has,
what, okay, so that's my mother
and he has
said.
the address.
So my mother said, cause my mother, well, she didn't say this. Well, she, oh dang, I shouldn't say what she said. Too late. But she was saying, she said she remind me of like she a little hoe. Like, so what I'm thinking is,
He
maybe
don't love her ass.
that's what I'm thinking. I thought maybe because I said this too. Maybe they was hooking up and she got pregnant, and he was trying to make it work or trying to put that it's a family for a storyline in the image.
Yeah.
I don't think it was love in a relationship. Kinda. That's what it's
I feel
looking
like that's a textbook. I know all of us can't live up to that standard, but that's a textbook way how to handle some shit like that.
He
You know
doing
what I
the
mean?
ball.
Most men will give in to their savage urges and just go beat that ass. Maybe beat both of their ass.
Right.
Depending on what kind of nigga you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, most niggas, you know what I mean?
It's
Most
blowing
niggas
my
would
mind.
solve that problem with violence.
Right.
But this man is taking the high road and he's getting crucified for it. So it's like, what reaction do you want? Would y'all feel better if Omarion kicked in the door and beat both of their ass? Would that make people feel better? Would that make April feel better?
Right.
You know what I mean? No. He taking the high road and I'm proud of that brother. Proud of
Yeah,
him.
he's doing very well.
Don't let him see you crack, bro.
Let's read some of the comments.
Yes.
Okay, so Shiara said, I need to read that. And put a
what?
little T symbol
Please,
next to it.
oh.
I guess the book.
Oh, the book.
Okay, Shiara also said, I feel like everyone's story should be heard. The movies about her came out after and was based on other people's experiences.
That is true.
I want to know what it's about. I think she really cared about her. I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves
Candace, and that's why I feel like as long as
They
she's
were
not
in love.
slandering her and talking shit, you know, it's not a big deal, you know. So Candace Irvin said, right, I agree with you. She said, and she went on Wendy. Why shouldn't Shiara said, why shouldn't her voice be heard? But everyone wants to hear Bobby just because he's famous and people listen and watch without no question.
That's it.
They did him dirty. They did Bobby dirty. He had to say test social. They did Bobby dirty.
Candace Irvin says, I think it's a storyline that they want because Omarion was too unbothered by this. Think about it. April don't have a storyline, so she had to make one up
And that's
to get
sad.
that coin. And
Yeah,
Fiz's
that's
storyline
sad.
was draining out fat. Yeah, it's sad when you have no talent or values yourself, so you have to drag somebody else's name through the mud
Yeah.
to get you some shine
Yeah.
and get you some coins. It's like I just
Yeah.
it's the definition
And
of bottom
even if
feeding to me.
Omari is doing it for image, which I don't know if he is or not, like being so unbothered and not saying anything. I gotta respect it. I gotta respect. He ain't never been angry. Because people angry tweet, angry Facebook,
Right.
angry Snapchat. I gotta give this man respect. For
But
real,
it's
for
killing
real.
her even more though.
And it's
And that's the funny
That's
part
the
about
best
it.
part
is
about
she's
it.
so
angry.
crazy that he's not
Yeah.
saying anything.
She's so mad.
And then it's like, Fizz, how does that make you feel? Your woman is mad because she's not getting a response
Well,
from
what
her ex.
What did you say about Fizz?
What I
You
forgot.
said Fizz can never control. He just can't control
Oh,
women.
Fitz can't control his women. That's why Moniece is like bugged out.
And I don't want to
And
sound.
I mean, all them women have disrespect his baby mother. That's
Right.
the problem as well.
I'm not trying to say like, well, men should control his woman, but in reference to if we're in a relationship,
Oh,
You
yeah, I
gotta
said
you know
that.
what I mean? Like,
You
I
gotta
said
keep
he-
shit in line, man.
And I said that he
Right.
should say.
You gotta keep shit
you
in
should
line.
say, April, all right, enough is enough.
They always
We're not bringing his name up anymore, and she should respect that.
These chicks is
But-
blocking every season. I'm so tired of Lil Fizz.
Right.
And I'm at Lil Fizz too. Every season you get into somebody to make Moniece mad. I don't care what nobody say.
I don't
He's
like
doing that too.
I don't know.
That's the kind of nigga that'll get slapped in front of
I
his
think he
girl
was
and
still
then
a
won't do nothing. Like, you know what I'm
Every
saying?
year.
Like,
Why everybody disrespect your baby mother every year? Why?
Well, Moniece, so that's another story. Moniece she's very violent. And she's very vindictive.
She always tried to drag the Mexican
She
girl.
threw a chair at Princess when she was pregnant.
okay, you got some more
No,
comments?
she just so at her. They was like they were mad for it was like the
It doesn't
stage
matter.
and the thing.
You want
Don't want-
to
Go ahead. What
Bruce?
happened? We gonna read that. We gonna move right along.
Okay, so, Candace Urban said, nah, he too unbothered for me. She said, you don't have 2 kids with someone that you don't really love. Sure you do. People
That's
do that
not
shit
true
all
at
the
all.
time.
Right? That's not true.
I don't
Next.
know what world you live in,
Yeah.
baby, but
People do that all
People
the
do
time.
that all the time. And people fall in and out of love. Love
Yes.
is an emotion.
Yes.
People fall in and out of emotions all the
Yes,
time.
I agree.
Stacy joined too. Hi, Stacy.
Days.
And I feel like that nigga just don't care no more.
What? Anything else?
Shiara said, I agree there's too much focus on Amari. If April was truly happy, she wouldn't be so angry and talk so much. Thank you.
Mad.
Fizz is a pawn. Thank you. He's corny.
And
he
he
handled
wants
the
to be a
situation all
pawn
wrong.
He wants to be a
He is
pawn because
corny.
he needs somewhere to stay.
Right.
I don't understand why nobody's understanding this.
And Fizz can't even control his situation.
He never controls his
He
money.
can't control his situation.
And you know why?
But that's
I'm bringing
the
it back to him being homeless. Because
I don't think he's
he,
homeless, baby.
no, he's not homeless, but he doesn't have a comfortable place.
Yeah, I
to
feel
stay.
like he got some cheese, baby.
Right.
He can get his own crib.
Obviously,
if
he
he
don't.
wants.
So it's the storyline.
Why spend my own cheese when I can spend it every
So
month?
is the storyline to being homeless?
No, I
I'm
think
confused.
because it's some people. Some people or some women don't like to be alone, so they go from person to person to person. I just feel like he probably functions better in a relationship, so he doesn't want to be by himself. So he want to take whoever's available at the time, and the time with money.
Why spend my own money when I can just sleep at all these different
what
women's
Jessica
cribs?
was saying, Jessica Hilarious basically blew it up. She be going on dates, having Little Fizz babysit the kids. Like, she be playing a little
As
bit.
he should. Okay, so my thing is they both are not going to respect each other. That's
Yeah.
another thing. If you give somebody that you were involved with their ex, the other person is not going to respect you because if you could do that to that person,
Yeah.
you could do that to me.
Right.
But it's also a level. They don't trust each other.
Yeah.
The trust is gone.
Shiara dropping jewels tonight, y'all. Shout out to Shishi.
What she said?
She said April needs more inspiration for a song. Her last song was about Moniece, and I ain't heard nothing since. Girl,
Wait,
bye.
hold on, April Saints. Let me raise my hand. April Saints?
We gonna have to tell Shishi to post the clip.
when your messiness is larger than your art,
right,
you doing it wrong.
Wait,
right.
April has...
Wait, real last comment because we gotta move on.
Yeah.
Fizz is a pushover. Stacey Morgan said that. There you go, Stacey. Candace Urban said Fizz always look high, and Shiara said he's codependent.
Yes.
He's very cold to couching.
Okay. You got something to say? I want to move on because we got a couple minutes.
Let's go.
Okay, so we gotta stay on
Let's
time.
talk about real issues.
So I know, and then we got another cute ending because I like my little ending.
Oh, yeah.
So anywho, so Lakeith
Stanfield.
went kind of went in on Charlamagne.
Explain who he is. The guy from Get Out.
The guy from Get Out.
And the new movie, Photograph.
ATL.
And Atlanta.
Atlanta, too.
He
Yep.
went on to
And
say,
Jason.
"Oh, is that my Jason?
Yeah.
My glass.
I
I
don't
can't
know the
see.
other Jason.
Yes, sir. Hi, Jay. Could have been a fan or a little boo.
I don't know Jason.
No, but basically he was saying that these radio stations, these television shows, are anti-black. He said that they perpetuate a stereotype. So he kind of went in. So I want to give the comment, and I want to talk about Charlamagne's response to it. So do you feel like a Love and Hip Hop or a lot of these shows on black television, do you feel like they are anti-black?
I don't think he's talking about Love and Hip Hop.
No, I threw in Love and Hip Hop because we were just talking about it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of that shit is counterproductive. All these drama shows. Now, I'm not trying to shit on people's entertainment because people could easily say something that I like is like that. But I feel like in terms of black people, I feel like that shit. All it shows is fucking dysfunction and fucking bickering and pettiness and gossiping and talking shit behind people. But there's nothing productive on that shit. And it's like, I barely ever see white people shows like
You
that.
talking about Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about all that. Like,
What
Love
about the
and
radio
Hip
station?
So the Breakfast
Charlamagne,
Club.
Yeah.
Hop. At times, I feel like they can be unproductive.
I was just about to say that.
Okay.
They have been anti-black. They have done...
Give an example.
I feel like when black people go on the radio, like artists go on the radio, they bring up the negative things about them more than
when the white people come
that, more than the platform, more than what they are good at. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what
And
journalists do, though.
No, and hold on. So what I'm saying is like Little Mama, perfect example of a Little Mama. No, because this was really sad, and everybody said it's not funny. It's not
No,
funny.
you gotta give another example because Little Mama Ash should have went on that stage.
No, it's
Little
not.
Mama should have not
It
gone
wasn't
on
about.
that stage.
It wasn't about the stage.
That's why Charlamagne was so angry.
No, because they moved on from that.
Okay.
He made her cry. She talked about her mom dying right before she got her big record deal, and he made this young girl cry. Little Mama is very
He said
talented.
she wasn't young.
And she is young. She's not even 30 yet.
I think okay. So I know.
Okay, so seriously, I feel like Little Mama interview was really horrible because she made a mistake by going on stage with Jay-Z.
Right.
Whatever. But I feel like he couldn't get past that. Like,
Well-
she has done other stuff.
Yeah.
But was that asshole-ish or was that anti-black?
What I'm
Right.
saying is,
But she-
I feel like he doesn't
Those are the black artists.
talk about their goodness. Like, he goes in on the stupid shit that they did,
Right.
or it's nothing ever positive. The Shade Room too. The Shade Room will show something, you be like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, but what else they did? They don't show positive things.
Right.
Right.
At
Well,
all.
This is how I feel. I feel like some program. I don't know if it's necessarily anti-black, but some programming do feed into the stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
But then on the same token,
Be good with that.
if that's what is selling,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
then it's like, then why wouldn't people? It's all a money game. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
a great show is Blackish. That's very positive, not anti-black, and they talk
Right.
about black culture. And it's
They've
on
never
TV,
been on that.
right? They on TV though, but it's a good thing. However, a lot, even me, like I'm trying to cut back on the ratchet, but I was into the ratchet too. So I feel like we're diverse, and everything can't just be positive. It has to be diverse. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it should be diverse for all races. We should have positive television.
Well,
but we
it
can have
is-
the ratchet too.
It is because white people had a ratchet TV. They have
Right.
that
Oh.
They
shit
got their
too.
white trash and stuff.
Oh.
Jerry Springer and shit. That was their
Housewives of Orange
shit.
County,
know what I'm
Housewives of
saying?
Jersey.
Yeah, but
Well,
they're
that's
not
not
talked
something.
about like that.
I mean,
They not
yeah. I
popular
mean,
like
it's
that.
it's
They're
different.
popular though.
It's
but
different
maybe
within
not
the
Not
black
with us,
community.
like,
It's different within the black community because we only make up 13% of the population, so our community is a lot more focused.
Yeah,
You know
correct.
what I'm saying? Maybe not in terms of unity, but we're a lot more focused. You know what I'm saying? And we have, I feel like a lot of that, and this just might be my bias. I think that a lot of that shit is garbage TV. I could look at it and I can see how someone can derive entertainment from this. I do see the entertainment value in this. But on the other hand, I'd be like, man, this shit, all this show. If I was to imagine a young girl growing up in this age and all she's ever fucking watched, No Man in the House, all she's ever fucking watched is Love and Hip Hop. Like,
understand.
she's gonna think, like, what's gonna be her outlook on
And
men?
that,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
another topic, but that's something I saw when I was working with my students. But I don't want to go too off topic.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so what Charlamagne said, which I gotta give him props. Oh, let's read some of the comments. I'm gonna say what I say. We read the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Charlamagne said that he is attacking the black television shows, the black radio shows. He said that he would never say that a white show is anti-black or another show is anti-black. So he feels like he's trying to make a point, but he's using black television and black radio as kind of like the scapegoat, as opposed to talking about the other places that may be anti-black.
You know what?
That's what Charlamagne said.
I think Lakeith Stanfield is overreacting a little bit. And I think that because they had a little bit of beef before in the past when Lakeith Stanfield went on the Breakfast Club the first time and that nigga started rapping. He started rapping for them.
They had jokes on him.
And Charlamagne told him straight to his face. And that's one thing I give Charlamagne. I don't always like him.
Yeah.
But
But he's
Charlamagne is
very-
honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that nigga was like, yo, that shit's garbage, nigga. And Lakeith Stanfield was like in awe, like, what? You really just said that? He was like, yeah, man, that shit's whack.
So that's not really anti-black, it's anti-you. But let's read some of the comments.
And
Some of the
shout out
comments.
to Lakeith. I like him.
I love Lakeith too.
What does he play on ATL Atlanta? I forgot.
He's one of the three
Plays
main
one of the
characters,
homies.
Darius.
Oh, okay.
The
okay.
weird,
The weird one.
Yeah,
the woke
exotic.
Yeah.
one. The woke one.
Yeah.
the woke, yeah.
So Shiara said Charlamagne made him donkey of the day with his petty ass.
Horrible.
Shiara said, I think anti-black is a very serious accusation. Same thing I said. Maybe they sometimes speak in poor taste or are counterproductive to our elevation, but anti-black, no. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's the same thing about Love and Hip Hop. I feel like it's counterproductive, but I don't feel like Love and Hip Hop's anti-black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She said, entertainment in our community most times is not intellectual, unfortunately. Candace said, I don't think it's anti-black, it's what makes the money. Can he be an asshole? Yes, he admits that. Shiara said he is definitely dragging it. Sit down.
Don't talk about
Uh-oh.
Lakeith, please.
So we're going to move along. There's a reason we'll tell y'all once the issue is, but we have to stay on time,
Mm-hmm.
We'll tell y'all later. It's a secret. So basically what I was been watching over the week, Mo to the, E to the,
Moesha?
Mo, you guys.
Is that on Disney Plus?
Nah.
Oh.
But, I'm trying to, I'm so with y'all Disney Plus later. Yeah, I just found I had Disney Plus today.
No, that's on Hulu?
No, Moesha is on something called
No,
Daily
Disney
Motion.
Plus is on Hulu?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, you trying to say that we gonna try to get on your Disney Plus?
He asked about that's what Disney Plus is.
I'm
It's not
It's
what
only
Disney Plus.
shit. They can shit. It's only $6 though. That shit ain't bad.
Kenan, you know Kenan love Marvel and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's Disney?
yeah, Disney owns Marvel, and they own
I'm
Star
gonna let y'all
Wars.
know. Let me sign up for it. I signed up for it, but I gotta do the username and password. I got you. But anywho,
She's starting trouble. Anti-black.
She anti-black, y'all.
Anti-black. We can't
If
get
you don't
no
share your fucking subscription passwords with your friends, you anti-black. goddammit.
Anti-black. If I don't get your password,
I'm just kidding. No, so Usher came out, and I don't talk about Usher a lot, but those who knew me back then know that I really, really, really loved Usher.
I do too.
And it's sad that, with the herpes, I just kind of...
I don't
think he
understand.
has it.
Okay,
I heard he
we have to
didn't
talk
have
about
it.
this. Let me get let me
Real
get some
what
ice.
happened?
Why you don't like?
So you found out your celebrity crush had herpes? You kind of
you
turned on?
have fucking up. You
Maybe.
Devontae, you're literally not gonna. That's an old news.
Now, I can kind of sympathize with that because I used to have a real big crush on Lori London, so I found out she had kids with Lil Wayne. And I was like, what? You let fuck with you? I was like,
See,
you let Lil
things
Wayne
kinda mess
fuck?
up
That
the
just dropped her
fantasy.
down for me, man.
Right, it messes up the fantasy.
Huh?
So my question is, and the ladies are gonna go first.
Like, yo, you let Lil Wayne fuck?
You gonna mix that with the...
No.
That's not gonna say something now.
No, we don't show. We don't.
Oh, sorry.
Mind your business.
My bad. What you say, Disney Plus? What happened, Disney Plus?
What happened? Anti-black. I gotta get that password. I ain't going to Lakeith.
We gotta watch Tailspin, damn it.
Yes, I like the
right here.
DuckTales. But it made me think, I want everybody to answer. You too, PG, and I gave you the outline. Who was your celebrity crush? Mine growing up was Usher. I loved him ever since, real quick. You make me wonder when he came out, because I liked him before, I didn't like him. Then my good friend was like, you saw Usher new video? And I was like, Usher, whatever. And then I saw him on You Make Me Wonder, and it was like, the sea parted. Like, I fell in love with him from seeing him on You Make Me Wonder. So Usher was my crush for years. My high school crush on until the herpes and the bisexual accusations.
Well, okay, so we have to talk about. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so your crush had herpes. Doesn't
And
really matter.
allegedly bisexual.
It's not your man.
It's a fantasy. It messes up the fantasy.
So you like the clean Usher. You didn't like the Usher. You wasn't in love with the Usher that got all that stuff.
Not with the herpes and the bisexual.
Alright, so you go with the old
I feel like
Usher.
it's either or. It's like if he was bi, okay. If he had herpes, okay. But you got both. It's like what?
But see, the thing is,
It's too much.
That's another show.
the
For
thing
the
is,
second.
you fell in love with a persona, not
All
the
right,
real
Dr.
person.
Phil. Just think about you said Laura London.
Okay,
Thank you.
Well, no,
Dr.
I'm
Phil.
taking mine back though.
Okay, so wait, so
I'm
she
taking
got
mine
you
back.
like the high school boy. Let's
Nah,
go.
who
We'll
I
go
like,
around.
I'm gonna give my first. Oh, is she
Oh,
next?
sorry, yes.
Go ahead.
Mine is really corny.
It's fine.
Michael Jackson.
Come on, nigga. No. I'm sorry. She said the N-word. I'm sorry. That was your crush and how we
Oh, I'm not finished.
I'm
I have
sorry.
to. Damn. Fucking girl. Excuse me, guys.
So you playing around.
No, I asked my mother. I was devastated when I found out Michael Jackson actually doodled. Because I thought he was so perfect. This is so... Are y'all laughing at me? I
Okay,
thought
so
this
Michael
was
Jackson.
transparent. I thought this was...
I'm sorry.
serious.
Safe space. I don't want to be anti-black. I apologize.
I'm trying to be transparent. So Michael Jackson was my crush. The Dominican Michael Jackson.
Was the West Bad album?
Yeah. You better go.
I know my Michaels.
So that was the bad girl, that video? Yes. But when I found out he had to poop, he pooped. Because I thought he did.
So that
poop.
ruined your fantasy.
It ruined my fancy, but it wasn't herpes or anything. It's just pooping. And then I was in love with Pacey from Dawson's Creek.
You like Mike Pacey?
Well, do you like Dawson?
I never liked corny Dawson with that long head. You know I like Pacey.
She said corny though.
That head.
Well, anyway, so it was
out.
Michael Jackson and Pacey.
Okay, Keith, who was your
Joshua Jackson.
I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Okay, you got
In the beginning.
30 seconds.
No, I'm saying like
That's
from
not
my
like-
Oh, he got his pen
my
out.
first crush. My first crush when I was a kid was Jada Pinkett
Okay.
Oh,
Set it
like
off.
before she married Will.
Okay, so did
Way
that,
A
before.
little hard.
Did that mess up my perception when she married Will?
No.
Oh, I thought that's what you were about to ask.
that's what I was. That's what I
Oh
was
no,
saying.
it didn't because I fucked with Will. That was my nigga.
Oh, okay. And then who else? One more.
Shit, man.
Said Lauren London's out.
All light-skinned girls.
I wouldn't know saying that.
Oh god.
Not
Here we go. Let me not say that. No.
So who was chocolate? Name one. Quick. No, I'm playing.
She said quick.
I'm playing.
Who's the chocolate crush, babe?
No, I'm not gonna fucking feel ashamed for like Lisa Ray and
Oh, the light.
I'm
We need a
not,
paper bag.
I'm not gonna feel ashamed for
Paper
that.
bag test. We need a paper bag. Next week we'll have a paper bag. See if Keena can pass
Not gonna
it.
shame
Paper
me.
bag test.
So Lisa Ray,
Jada Pinkett.
Lauren London, and Jada Pinkett.
Then real quick, no, I'm not gonna blow him up.
That's cute. They cute. They cute though. And Lisa Ray's a Libra.
I don't know. In the weird way, I always thought Queen Latifah was kind of sexy.
Yeah, Queen
Now
Latifah's
Queen Latifah's
brown.
brown.
Yeah, I love Queen La. I love
Erykah
Queen La.
Badu.
Oh, she's brown. You're getting better and better, babe. You keep
Keep going. Keep
Keep
going.
talking. We gonna PG, you tell us yours. We gonna read the comments and we out.
Halle Berry.
Oh my.
Okay,
You're
you
not
have
the
to
babe.
take the old school. Ew.
Okay. But it's the thing with Halle Berry. Like when she cut when the hair's cut, right?
Okay.
If you don't got the face, you can't get that cut.
Right.
Oh,
Everybody can't rock that
People
cut.
call it the Halle Berry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's a number one man rule with the Halle Berry thing.
Okay.
Like when everybody start cutting their hair, like no, don't cut your hair. Like you need your hair.
So that was your
like,
main. That was your main crush.
But for some reason, like I don't know, just because I like girls that sing. Tracy Spencer, like
Okay.
What's the song?
I-
I love
yeah,
it.
what was the song?
That was my
I
song.
think it was the song.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's read the comments. This was fun, you guys.
The wrong thing.
I was trying to find out about Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Great
She
food.
said,
What song? Hold on. What age Michael Jackson? And
She
what,
said the Dominican,
The
the black, the
Dominican
bad.
Michael.
When he was like, I'm bad.
the dark skinned Michael Jackson.
No.
White.
that
He
was-
was light
he was
skinned.
white.
He
He
was
was
bad.
he was light skinned. He wasn't white skinned.
Yeah.
Nah, he was white.
I actually, so this was like the Puerto Rican Michael. Let me say that.
Okay.
Because Thriller,
Okay.
because Thriller was the Dominican. Let me read the
Okay,
comments.
so Candace said I was deeply in love with Method Man.
Ew.
Ciara said Candace with the flat
I
face.
already knew. I already knew.
Candace said LOL. Ciara said you like too saucy, so he's consistent. Candace Urban said we're going to have to share him.
Well, that's
Ciara
nice.
said, nah, I can't do that,
I was
Candace.
saying,
You
I'm
don't
sure.
understand me and Cliff's bond. Is that his real name,
That's
Cliff?
yeah.
Oh,
She
God.
loves
She
that
gonna
thing.
throw the real
And
Toni
name
Tony
in.
Braxton was my favorite woman.
Who said
Now,
that?
Toni
Who
Braxton
said Tony Braxton?
was sexing that motherfucker. Candace Irvin.
Oh, okay.
That was her crush?
Ew.
Toni Braxton was sexing
I didn't
that
know you-
motherfucker.
Oh, my female crush is Megan Good. I like her a lot. I think she's sexy.
I don't know if I have a female crush.
That's what my
Oh,
female
I
crush is.
forgot one too. Janet Jackson.
Oh, yeah, Janet. Yeah, Janet was bad.
Hey.
Janet's cute.
Yeah, I love Janet.
I like Gina from Martin, too, when I was younger.
Who?
Gina.
Oh, okay.
Baby.
Okay, I had another one too.
One
Like,
more. We gotta
what's
go.
the-
You like Gino with Pam?
The girl
Yeah,
from
sure
Who's the
did.
Boss.
Oh,
The daughter.
Alyssa Milano.
Yeah.
Alyssa Milano. She's so cute.
All the way to Charm.
Yeah, yeah. Guys like her 'cause she has the big boobs. She has really big boobs. Natural.
You said Gina.
So we're gonna leave. Thank you guys. If you wanna post your celebrity crushes,
Yeah.
if you're watching this back, go to Whole Lotta and post your celebrity crushes, and we'll continue having like old school moments. You know, reminiscing about the past.
Yes. Maybe we could do
Yeah.
old school like groups and stuff.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw some old school in the mix for next week.
That's
So we
enough.
see you next week for a whole lot of topics
Whole lot of
and a whole
gossip.
lot of fun.